which supermarket has the best steak. We got the ALDIs, we got the Coles, we got the IGA, and we got the Woolworths. We're not going to be doing anything fancy today. All we're going to be doing is simply applying some salt. That is all. I really want these steaks to speak for themselves. In today's video, we're on a mission to find out what supermarket sells the best steak. Up first, we have Woolworths. The colour choice today is going to be an eye fillet. Now, I'm chasing some quality. I'm looking for a nice deep red colour, even thickness, a clean trim, and a nice firm feel. A touch of fine marbling is going to be a bonus, being such a lean cut. This one here kind of looks like shit, but we'll take it. This cut is going to be 250 grams and come to a total price of $16. Up next, we have ALDI. Let's head on in the doors and find a nice premium eye fillet. And there she is, the ALDI premium grade 21-day aged steak. Now this eye fillet here actually looks half decent. It's got a nice deep red colour, looks to be a little bit more of an even centre cut compared to the last one. And there's even a touch more fine marbling than average for an eye fillet, which I quite like the look of. This cut is going to be 244 grams and a whooping price of $13.91. Next up, we got Coles. Now, Coles advertise this one as the finest premium beef. Now, it does look like a nice clean cut. It's fairly well trimmed and the colour's pretty solid. It's not looking pale. It's got that nice deep red to it. Now, we can see it's not a perfect centre cut. It's got a bit of a taper on one end. Coles obviously value this cut of steak so much, they've even gone and put a security tag on it. This cut of steak is 330 grams and comes to a price of $27. It better be good. Last but not least, we have IGA. Now the thing with IGA is they're not actually stocking their own meat. This one here is from Warwick Meats. So they're actually sourcing from a wholesaler rather than a big supermarket chain with an in-house butchery. This cut of steak is 207 grams with a total price of $12.83. Alrighty boys, we're back home and now it's time to find out which supermarket has the best steak. We got the ALDIs, we got the Coles, we got the IGA, and we got the Woolworths. Let's get them out the packets and see what we're dealing with. Up first, we got the Woolworths steak. Off the rip, that's looking really slimy. We've got this huge fat central seam. This is actually the connective tissue. This is going to be no good for eating. It's going to shrink, it's going to tighten it, and it's going to make it cook unevenly. Because it is an eye fillet, we're not going to really rate it on the marbling. It is a very lean cut of meat. It smells all right. We're going to get some of that excess moisture off it. That's our Woolworths steak. So far to me, that one looks like absolute utter shit. Next up, we got our ALDI steak. This one here is the 21-day aged eye fillet. It's got a nice deep sort of cherry red color, which is good. This one here off the rip is a lot cleaner trim. It doesn't have that big, ugly, fat seam in the middle. It's got a nice, even muscle grain. The color again is looking good. We're gonna go ahead and get the moisture off that one as well. The next steak we have is what they call the premium beef eye fillet. This is the one with the security tag. This one here is meant to be the cream of the crop. This one is looking good. It's got a nice thickness. It's actually got some fine marbling through it. We push it down, it's bouncing back up. It's not too soft, it's not too mushy. This is the darker, more grayish steak of the three though. Next up, we got the IGA. Now this one isn't from a supermarket in-house butcher. So the IGA ones are definitely the thinnest out of the lot. The thickest, it's gonna be between this Woolworths one. Again, I'm not a fan of this Woolworths one. This one here just looks absolutely mangled. This is a terrible piece of steak from what I can see here. It's got some really hard sort of gristle bits in the middle. This one here, I'm sort of predicting this is gonna be our loser. But again, I may be surprised. Woolworths, ALDI, Coles, IGA. We're not gonna be doing anything fancy today. All we're gonna be doing is simply applying some salt. That is all. I really want these steaks to speak for themselves. What we're then gonna do is put them out onto the Traeger. We're gonna smoke them at about 107 degrees Celsius. We're using a hickory pellet. Then we're gonna reverse sear them roughly around about 60 seconds per side, pull them off, cut them up, and see what is the best. Now we're going for medium rare. We're gonna smoke these to about 46 degrees internal temperature. We're probably gonna eat them around that sort of 54 degrees internal temperature. Without further ado, let's get these on the smoker. We've got Woolworths, ALDIs, Coles, IGA. Now they're all pretty thin, so we're gonna give them about half hour. We'll come back and check and see what internal temperature we're sitting at. Alrighty, those are looking all ready to be seared. Woolworths, ALDI, Coles, IGA. We're just gonna let that nicely sear away here. No more than 60 seconds per side. Look at that mangly Woolworths steak. That looks like absolute utter shit. We're just gonna get those sides. Up next, ALDI. Now we're not gonna get a hell of a lot of crust here. It is a very lean, fat-free cut of meat. We could have put some beef tallow or a bit of oil on either side, but I'm really just trying to let the steak speak for themselves here. That there is Mr. Aldi done. Up next, we have Coles. Mr. Coles is looking pretty good, I will say that. That is Mr. Coles, all done and dusted. Let's get that one off. Last but not least, we have Mr. IGA. 2 skinny little slithers there. And that is Mr. IGA, all done and dusted. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, we have Woolworths, Aldi, Coles, and IGA. Let's cut them up and see how we did. Mr. IGA, show me what we're dealing with. Mr. IGA, that's looking pretty good. Coles premium cut, let's have a look. It's looking pretty good. Aldi, how are we looking? It's looking pretty good as well. And last but not least, Woolworths, AKA Mr. Mangler. And there's Mr. Mangler. It's time to cut on in and see what we're dealing with. We're gonna start off with the Woolworths steak. Now, they're all cooked pretty much the same. This one's probably a little more rare than the others. I'm not too bothered about that. I really wanna see what the quality's like, the flavor. Let's crack on and we're gonna get a nice little corner cut there. Let's see what we're dealing with. Very chewy. As we said at the start of the video, there's a lot of gristle throughout and we're experiencing that now. It's a very chewy cut of steak. We're gonna cut another piece a little more in the center and see if we get that gristle again. That cut there was better, but it's very dark and dull and almost tastes grayish. Not the biggest fan of the Woolworths cut. But let's see what it's in comparison to the 21-day age Aldi cut. Okay, massive difference, huge difference. It's got a lot more powerful flavor. It's not chewy, it's not gristly. It's a very lean cut of a nice eye fillet. It really is. What has Mr. Security Tag, Mr. Coles, what has he got to say about that? Let's have a little whirl here, shall we? Here we go. Wow. Now I know why you had a security tag. That's got a really beautiful flavor to it. No gristle, it's not chewy. Perfect example of an eye fillet, and I never thought I'd say that from a supermarket steak. Right now at this current point, the Coles Premium just overtook the Aldis. But what does Mr. IGA have to say about that? Let's find out. Oh, that was a chewy piece. We'll try another one, we'll give it another go. That's got a nice flavor. I'm gonna try another little piece of that one. Now, well, we are in a bit of a predicament here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm stuck between IGA and Coles. That there, honestly, I'm gonna have to say IGA. I think IGA actually takes a cake. It's taken out the big chains, it's taken out Aldi's, it's taken out Coles, and it's taken out Woolworths. My unbiased fair rankings would have to be IGA, Coles, Aldi, Woolworths, and I never thought I'd be saying that. IGA had such a thin eye fillet, but just the flavor was quality. It really was. Woolworths was sort of really fat and gristly. It was very dull and grey in flavor. The Aldi one, it tasted good. The Coles, again, it had that nice flavor to it. But the IGA steak, it was actually a flawless steak. That first cut we had was a bit gristly on the edge, but as we got into the centerpiece, it was a really nice high quality. I dare say the reason for that is, as we spoke earlier, is that the other three all use in-house butcheries. IGA outsourced this from Woolworth Meats. Storm, how does Woolworths taste? Woolworths? What do you think? Yeah, it's quite gristly, isn't it? What do you think of Aldi? Aldi? What do you think of Coles? Coles? IGA. IGA. Is the winner Woolworths? Is the winner Coles? Is the winner Aldi? Is the winner IGA? Well, there we have it. Congratulations to IGA. Let's give them a little shake, shall we? Well done.